Hi everyone, welcome to Montpellier. I'm so excited to be here for Ubisoft's Creator Event on Rayman Legends Retold, and I'm so excited to bring you with me. The day began with a presentation introducing Rayman Legends Retold and the collaboration between Ubisoft Montpellier and Ubisoft Milan. We gained a fascinating insight into the creative process and decision making behind the Rayman remake. We also met some of the talented staff and developers who shared their philosophies and design choices. It was fascinating to learn why they chose Rayman Legends. It's the latest and most accessible entry in the series, and I'll be discussing my thoughts and feelings about it later. We had a behind-the-scenes look at the game development for the remake, including the brand new Snowdrop engine. It was fascinating to witness the transition from 2D to 3D. If you've seen the Rayman Legends cinematic trailer from 2013, you'll notice that the gameplay is remarkably similar. The Snowdrop engine has achieved remarkable success with its high-quality 3D graphics and intricate detail. Every aspect from the lighting and textures to the overall detail is simply outstanding. We get to see some of the latest camera technology, which is fascinating. It helps make the gameplay feel more cinematic and helps with that 3D immersion. You can definitely see some of Ubisoft Milan's influence. They've captured the same expressive and high detailed animation style from Rayman in the Phantom Show. We've been told that the cinematics will be fully animated with voice acting implemented. The teams have done an excellent job bringing the characters to life. The detail was incredibly high quality. That being said, if you're a fan of the series, an interesting discussion could center around Rayman's design choices and the realistic direction that they're taking for characters like Batilla and Rayman. Personally, it's something that I don't like. It's also incredibly exciting to experience the brand new Dragonflight levels, which we'll show you a little bit more later on. We got to see the process and creation behind it, and it really excites me about what a potential 3D game could look like in the future. We had a fantastic time meeting Christopher Rao, an incredibly talented and very fun person. If you're unfamiliar with his work, he's been involved in Rayman Origins, Rayman Legends, as well as Beyond Good and Evil. The new audio technology for Rayman Legends Retold is very immersive. During the play session, you can hear so much more detail. For example, the wildlife, the environmental details. I took a lot of time during the play sessions to really listen in. Something I definitely recommend you do when you play the game. Oh no, sorry. We got to hear the brand new main theme for Rayman Legends Retold, which sent shivers up my arm. It was a really good mishmash of the best parts of the game with some cinematic quality. It's incredibly exciting to hear that the voice acting is fully returning to the series for the first time since Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc. David Gassman is reprising his role as Rayman, having worked on Rayman 2, Rayman 3, Rayman M, and Rayman in the Phantom Show. It's great that they're trying to establish an identity with Rayman here. Billy West is also returning as Murphy, which is incredibly exciting. He previously worked on Rayman animated series and Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc.
Knowing what a scaredy cat he is, he's probably hiding someplace.
It's not gonna be easy to get your hands on him. Hands, no pun intended.
Clear sky and sunny day.
Ah, geez, that's a lot of portals.
Here's a look at the drawing session with the artist from Milan. It was actually a lot of fun, and the team were incredibly supportive and very helpful. Drawing is not my strong suit. Being dyspraxic, my coordination is quite poor, and I'm too embarrassed to show you my artwork. Some of the other artists did a fantastic job.
me.
Yeah.
But if you want to be a Viking, you need to scream a bit.
Alright. Oh, yeah! Yes!
Here are my closing thoughts and feelings. So I've had some time to sit here and reflect upon my thoughts and my feelings with my time at Ubisoft, and to be honest with you, right now they're a little bit mixed. I'm going to start off with the negatives as I feel it's important to be honest with you, especially as you're taking time to watch this video. To be honest, I'm not sure why they chose Rayman Legends. There's no point in hiding my disappointment. I played this game so many times, the art style is so expressive and the gameplay remains timeless. I think so many people will be convoluted on this new 3D art direction, but to be honest with you, I'm a huge fan of it. Being a long-term fan of the series, when I saw the rumours that Ubisoft were remaking a Rayman game, I honestly thought it was going to be the original. I personally would have chosen one of the older Rayman games in this series to remake, as they're not accessible, and although they've aged well, I think they would benefit from a remake. However, I think all the entries in the series are so perfect, and how can you honestly improve upon them? I think this is why they chose Rayman Legends to remake, and it's something I'll be discussing more about this shortly. Talking about the art direction, I'm convoluted about some of the characters' designs. I think they've ruined the design for characters like Rayman. I mean, he doesn't look terrible, but he just doesn't look himself. Why do you need to change something that just doesn't need it? On the key art, you can also see Batilla the Fairy, who in my opinion looks completely unrecognisable. To many people, they'll just see Batilla and think it's some kind of fairy. You can also see now that the teensies have teeth, and to be honest, I'm kind of disturbed. It works well for the dark teensies, but it just doesn't sit right with me. I think that a lot of fans like myself will have a lot of thoughts and feelings about this. There's going to be a lot of discussions, and to be honest with you, I think it's all very subjective. I think there is no right or wrong. However, who knows, maybe I'm just being a little bit extreme here. Let me know your thoughts and feelings below. Another issue which I think will vary between players, especially the hardcore fans, is that there may not be enough new content. I think some players, especially newcomers, will not find this an issue at all. That being said, I think the experience will vary between players. We were told in the presentation that there'd be 4 new music levels, brand new Dragonflight levels, and 6 brand new levels based upon the Land of the Living Dead. I personally think the game could benefit from additional new worlds, something that's inspired by the scrap content from Rayman Legends, or something completely brand new. So having spent some time playing Rayman Legends Retold and putting a number of hours into the original, I honestly think this experience remains very faithful to the original. Now, I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. I think Rayman Legends is a phenomenal game, has aged absolutely brilliantly. However, from what I played there are no actual changes to the levels themselves, so it still feels like the exact same experience that I played 13 years ago. So a big topic of conversation will definitely be around the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. I had a lot of time to play it in handheld, and honestly, it's absolutely beautiful. The game has the same bells and whistles as the PS5 edition, bar a few caveats. However, that being said, I think the biggest disappointment will be the fact that this is a game keycard. Now, there's a lot of discussion these days around digital media, and I know there's a lot of controversy around the game keycards. I won't delve too much into that. I've been told that the game keycard decision was made to allow developers to access more memory and allow for faster speeds. Here are some positive points. The gameplay remains incredibly good fun and can be enjoyed with your family and friends, and it still holds that sentiment for me. Rayman Legends is a very good game, and this remake still retains that quality. The new content is extremely good fun and will be well received by Rayman fans, the community and the players. The Dragonflight levels were extremely challenging and just the right difficulty, which made it feel very rewarding. They felt the right length, which personally satisfied me as well. The fan favourite music levels are also returning with some brand new music levels which are extremely exciting. We had the opportunity to experience a brand new music level and it retained the same quality and standard of the originals. I feel that these brand new levels retain the creativity that you'd expect from a Rayman game, and they weren't afraid to be bold and ambitious. Another new and exciting thing which sadly I didn't get the opportunity to experience was the brand new Land of the Living Dead world. During the presentation, the team said that this new biome will be connected to a mysterious villain and that Rayman will receive the power of light, and there'll be 6 brand new levels. In the original Rayman Legends, there was the Living Dead party which took place in a similar biome but with music levels. But I'm being told this will be an entirely brand new world with 6 brand new levels, and it will take an entirely new artistic approach. I'm also extremely pleased with the decision that they've removed the original hub worlds. Rayman Legends took place in a tent with various paintings you could jump into to access every level. It was kind of boring and very soulless. The remake introduces these brand new hub world areas, including the Bubble Dreamer's tree, which are fully explorable. There are a ton of hidden secrets to explore, and the areas are filled with tons of environmental details. It's honestly very impressive. The levels are now accessible through portals for the first time, which is a lot more interesting and adds a lot of cool effects. Honestly, the new technology is incredible. This is the best looking I've ever seen Rayman in 3D. And as I've mentioned before, this has got me incredibly excited for the future of Rayman and a potential future 3D installment. In the presentation, the team expressed their full desire to work towards the future of the Rayman franchise. I hope this remake with its new narrative direction and 3D graphics is the foundation and building blocks towards a brand new entry in the franchise. Even the logo has changed, with the identity of the brand taking a brand new direction. With that being said, unfortunately I fully believe that any plans for the future will depend upon the game's success. In conclusion, am I disappointed that this is a Rayman Legends remake? Absolutely. However, despite my initial impressions, I'm still confident that Ubisoft Milan and Montpellier can deliver a successful remake. It has a lot of momentum behind it and there's a lot of really promising content. I feel as though there's been some bold and ambitious design choices with this remake. From what I played, you can really feel the quality, and at its core it retains that core Rayman experience, which is a very good thing. I was concerned that going into the event that the team would struggle to identify with the brand, having not touched it for so long. But I'm confident that the fans who love Rayman Legends and newcomers will absolutely adore this game. For hardcore fans like myself though, I feel that this is a little bit disappointing. However, that being said, I am so sure that everyone will find something to get excited about with this remake. So, what do you think? Are you excited for Rayman Legends Retold? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments below, and do you agree with my feedback? I'll be super interested to hear your thoughts and feelings. Rayman Legends Retold launches on October the 1st on PlayStation 5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch 2 and PC. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Ubisoft for this incredible opportunity. Having expressed my love for the Rayman series for so long on social media, this has been the most incredible experience and honestly a dream come true. Thank you so much. Until next time, see you in Rayman 4.